It's an exciting day today. We've got all of our trusses up and blocked and spaced properly. We got our fascia board on and our eave overhangs on. Now it's time to start sheeting the roof. We still have Jared here for about an hour and a half before he has to head home. And Bryan is back. Bryan's back. He is hiding around here somewhere, but Bryan has graciously come back out with Rhonda to help us get this roof finished up.
There's Bryan, right on cue. And Rhonda.
And we might have rain in the forecast. So going from 90 degrees to cool and rainy is nice. We'll see how much rain we get. This harness is real awkward.
Yeah.
How'd you fall off the forklift? Oh, there's trying to fight the harness.
Yeah, my harness got in the way.
That was tricky. And look at the pattern you made in the Munda.
Do you want me to hold that nail gun? Is it not gonna stay there?
Make sure it didn't slide down when Dad slammed that down. Okay.
It has my seam at the top.
You're tight.
Right there.
There you go.
It's getting dark in here.
Yeah.
All right.
How's it going?
Oh, great.
It's time to be done. The lights just came on in the park.
I think I hear my mom calling.
Right?
Hey, a couple more feet. Take what you need. Good. So we've gone from 90-degree blazing sun to drizzly and 60 degrees. But the roof must go on. We have Ron and Bryan here for a couple more days. We have the wonderful lift here for a couple more days. And we got to get going. We're gonna get this side sheeted and then hopefully it'll dry out enough to put the underlayment down.
Great plan.
Hands are steady with a purpose so clear. Every nail hammered is a promise sincere. Our homestead vision finally in sight. We'll make it a home where love shines bright. The future's bright, we'll dance in the sun. With every trust, our journey's begun. We're raising the roof, we're touching the sky. Building our dreams so we're flying high. No turning back, we're on this ride. With trust is up, it's where we abide.
Madeline is going up on the roof. She's gonna learn how to do some roofing. Right, there's it. Yep. She's strapped in.
After rain and dark days, we have sun for our last piece of sheeting going on the roof. And it's time to start on roofing. Perfect.
I think my feet are tired. You can see it. No, there it goes down. Right there. That's fine. And pull it tight toward you as well.
We are on to the second side of the roof, getting the underlayment down. Once this is done, we'll move to the drip edge and then get our first piece of metal on the roof.
See, this side's going a lot faster.
Yeah.
Just gotta get your process in.
Alright, on cap.
Metal for our roof is here. It's so pretty. So if you've been watching closely, you may have noticed that our metal had actually arrived before the trusses even came. The trailer that delivered this metal was pretty amazing. It moved and kind of basically moved the metal off of the trailer. It was pretty cool. The 30-foot panels, though, proved a little bit difficult to get off the trailer, but ultimately nothing was damaged beyond use. And Ibex told us that if there was anything we couldn't use, they would gladly replace it and bring it to us. Oh!
So winter seems to be coming faster than we'd hoped. It's another kind of drizzly day today, but we've got to get metal on the roof. So before we do that, I'm going to prep our gable end trim so that we can put our gable end trim on after our first sheet of metal. That way we're not having to walk across all the roofing. I've marked our roof pitch in a square cut, and we'll cut that out. Having never done standing seam metal roofing before, and certainly never dealt with panels this long before, there was a little bit of trial and error in how we were going to get these 30-foot panels up to the roof. Our first attempt was trying to hoist them up with a rope. Hey, so keep us flat, Evan.
Dad, you? Dad? Dad?
Okay, hold on, Brian. Let me...
All right, you're flat right there.
Okay.
This proved awkward and risked the vice grips that were holding on to the panels coming loose and damaging an entire sheet of metal roofing. So we opted for a different option.
That went in super easy.
Yeah.
I really like how this is. And it's every other, right? Yep. You got that one? Okay. He's gonna be way faster. He's able to stand it. You'll feel it just kind of give it a little push and it'll go right in.
There you go.
Nice and slow.
Couldn't see it.
That's all right. It's all right. Just kind of, you'll get the pressure that you need.
And the finger. There you go. Yeah, just nice and slow.
There you go. Yep, just like that.
And then now, as soon as you can stand like I am, it's much more comfortable.
And that's okay.
But scoot down a hair, or actually jump up to the next top, the next seam.
I was giving it to you. I just had to get a handle on it.
I don't like leaning.
You're tethered, babe.
Okay. I know I am.
Just like lean out over and you'd be fine.
You want to come up here and do that?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay, you get to do that next.
Okay.
We have, I think, 13 sheets up. I think this is our 14th. This is our slide that Evan, Rhonda, and I get to the slide, and then Dad and Madeline carry them over, and Bryan does the crimping on the end. That's our system. And the stripping. Da 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 da.
Ooh, another one. Right by your hand.
He's just a regular wasp. Yeah, the bees are starting to come out. Yeah, get on there. All right, 1, 2, 3. Going up. Ready? Up. Okay. In.
Nice. The roof shuffle.
In the end, building a 34-foot long wooden slide was the best way to get the metal up to the roof.
Well, it is a beautiful morning. No rain this morning.
Nope, blue
The
sky.
sun is up, blue sky. Our amazing friends, Bryan and Rhonda, have graciously agreed to stay for a couple more hours before they head back home. We're gonna see how much of this roof we can get done in those couple hours.
Yep. The plan is to at least get almost all the panels on, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there.
How far did we get yesterday?
We got one whole half minus one panel, and then the other third of the other side. Third?
Yeah,
Maybe?
so we're basically 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah.
The garage is completely roofed. One half of the house is completely roofed. And so now we just have the west side of the house to finish roofing.
Yeah. It should be good.
We've got a system. Everyone's tired and sore, but we're going to push through because it's much easier with 6 than it
Yes.
will be with 4.
For sure. Last day of putting panels on. Hopefully the final day for Madeline on the roof.
Not hopefully.
Yes.
Ready?
Didn't like hit like normal. Yeah, it's still moving when you push it. Yeah, that's solid. Okay, that feels better.
Hey.
Okay.
So our roof panels didn't lay out exactly to use full sheets, so we just have to cut these last ones down to put up on the roof.
The truss delay brought us many blessings. And one of those blessings was that because of the delay, the truss company gave us a discount, which allowed us to rent the lift for an additional week. Having the lift to finish the roof proved invaluable. I don't know how we would have done all that we did with the lift from ladders. The other huge blessing was having Bryan and Rhonda back. When they heard that our trusses were delayed, without hesitation, they dropped everything and came for several days to help us. I've said this so many times before, but we are so blessed by their friendship and willingness to come when needed. Last but not least in any way is the blessing of Madeline. She stepped up to be on the roof with Jeff and Bryan. Something I've always admired about Madeline is her willingness to do something hard with a fun and gracious attitude, plus she's always got the cute earrings to go with the day. We really are blessed with amazing children and friends.
Last piece,
Woohoo!
except for the ridge cap,
Yep.
but that's another story.